Hello and welcome back. Today I'll be taking you step by step on how to make the best enchiladas ever. Enchiladas suizas. Stay tuned and follow me for more on enchiladas suizas. So I'm going to go over the ingredients of what you'll be needing for enchiladas suizas. Usually you can make them with Swiss cheese, but I'm going to be using a Oaxaca cheese. You'll need tortillas. You'll need green tomatoes, which are called tomatillos. You'll need chile serrano, ajo, which is garlic, cebolla, onion, and cilantro. You'll need some Mexican cream, or you can use sour cream also. I'm going to be using a little bit of bouillon and some chicken stock. I've already created my chicken, and I'll explain on how I did that step by step. So in a large pot, I put some water and some chicken breasts. I have 4 chicken breasts. I'm going to put a quarter of onion. I'm going to put 4 garlic cloves, and I'm going to put 3 laureles. And we'll go ahead and cook this until it's thoroughly cooked. So first, you want to go ahead and take off all the husk off the green tomato. You'll take all of these. I'll leave the instructions on how many I use for this particular recipe below. You'll wash them, and then you're going to lightly fry them until they're dark. So you're going to bring this over to your pan. You want to put a little bit of oil. Make sure it's hot. You're going to go ahead and put your chile serrano, all your green tomatoes down, and you're going to put your onion and your garlic, and you're going to fry them until they're dark on some sides. You don't want them overly cooked. So as soon as you're done and they get brown like this, you want to make sure that you stop. You do not want to overcook them, because what could happen is that they can get a little bitter and the taste isn't as good. So as soon as you see this coloring, go ahead and take them off and take them over to the blender. Once you're done with the blending of that, you're going to bring it over to your blender and place all your green tomatoes, your onion, and your garlic into the blender. As soon as you're done with that, go ahead and get a bit of the Mexican cream or sour cream, and you want to put a dollop of that in, a big spoonful of that inside. Once you're done with that, then you can move on and go ahead and get a little bit of bouillon, not too much, just for the flavor. Put a spoonful of that in. Put about a cup of chicken broth into your blender. Then you're going to go ahead and put in about a cup and a half of water. Put that in there, and I like a little bit of cilantro. You don't have to put it in, but it gives a great flavor. Put that in there, just cover it up, and take it over to your blender, and you want to make sure that you blend it really, really well. So as soon as you're done blending, you go ahead and have a pan with just a little bit of oil. Make sure it's nice and hot, and you're going to refry this sauce. So you're just going to bring it over there for a couple of minutes, refry it, and you're completely done with the sauce. So I've gone ahead and refried my sauce. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the blender one more time. I'm going to get a handful of queso Oaxaca. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there, blend it one more time, and the sauce is ready. So we're ready for the next step. We're going to go ahead and bring our tortillas over. We're going to lightly fry the tortillas, really just barely tapping them on both sides. We'll place them in. We'll fry them on both sides. We'll set them aside. Make sure you don't completely fry these and make tostadas. They're just lightly fried. Our chicken is ready, our tortillas are ready. So we're going to just bring our chicken over here, and we're going to shred our chicken up lightly. And as soon as we're done with this, we're going to refry this chicken with some onion and a little bit of oil. So we're going to go ahead and bring over our chicken. We'll put in a bit of white onion. I put a quarter of white onion, and I'll get my chicken, place my chicken inside, and we're just going to cook it until the onion has softened. The chicken is already completely cooked, and we'll bring that over just like that, and we'll mix it up. Okay, we are ready. We have our green sauce. We're going to go ahead and put a layer of this into the pan here. As soon as that is done, we're going to get our tortillas. We'll place our tortilla down here. Then we'll get our chicken, and we'll place our chicken in there like this. We'll place a little bit of cheese like this. We'll wrap it tightly, and we'll put it aside. And we'll do this continuously until we've done all of our enchiladas. So we are done making all of our enchiladas. Our sauce, we're going to go ahead and place all our sauce on top as much as we feel like are necessary. I like it to be really nice and saucy. We're going to place that on top. And then we're going to go in and place more cheese, Oaxacan cheese, on top of each of the enchiladas. And we'll put another layer of sauce on top of this. We'll put it in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes, just until the cheese is melted completely, and we are ready to serve. So they are ready. I serve it with some rice and beans. And let's go ahead and do the taste test and see how these enchiladas suizas are. They are so good. Try making enchiladas suizas or enchiladas verdes. Enjoy. Provecho.